am one of the co-founders, along with my business partners, Jim, Ed, and Brendan Kenny of the Think Plus Network here. And so we're really excited about what's happening with this program and can't wait to get this out to the public. We are in pre-launch phase still, but that is coming to an end very soon. So you see some links on the screen here. Our schedule of events here at this link is 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. So tonight we'll be doing a presentation overview, an overview and Q&A, just like we've been doing. So that'll be tonight at 7 p.m. Then tomorrow, which is Thursday, we'll be back with two more at 1 and 7. They will be business presentations or overviews with Q&A. And then on Friday, we have 2 training sessions coming up as well. So check that out in the Think Plus Telegram group. Special trainings for building out of town, how to build it in out of state, or how to build into a state from if you're out of state. That'll be on Friday, as well as, how and why customers are going to stay with us long term. That'll be Friday evening at 7. So that being said, let's get right into it and talk a little bit about what's happening with the compensation plan so that you can understand more about how this works, or at least point people in the direction of this recording in case you don't understand how to do it. And I will say right out of the gate, probably 95 to 99% of the people that join Think Plus will not understand how the compensation plan works, okay? It's complex. We understand that. It's complicated, but it's that way because it pays us a lot of money. You do not need to understand how it works to make money. I've said it a bunch of times. I just said it a minute ago. There will be people that make millions of dollars in this business, and they are not able to explain the compensation plan. They don't know how it works. They don't care how it works. They don't even want to bother with it. Just go build, and the money will come in. So we have that. But if you're curious and you want to understand it, we're going to go through it. So first of all, we have an energy advisor compensation plan that is written. You can read through it. It has lots of charts and examples, and it has colorful pictures in it. If you like pictures, there's some pictures in there, especially on the cover. So if you're into pictures, we have that. You can download the energy advisor compensation plan at the link that you see there, along with slides and other documents that are there. You can also get it from the thinkenergy.plus website as well. So either of those links will work. This is our Google Drive, so you can see, how it works. So you can see, you can download the information right from there. All right, so that's enough there. Let's get into the income opportunity, which we're going to be asking this question a lot. What if you could make money every time people used electricity simply because you're helping them make better energy choices? That's a great thing. We don't have to ask customers to take money out of their pocket to be our customer. What could be better than that? I can't think of a better way to make money. I can't think of a better way to have someone be a customer than to be putting money back into their pocket so that they can be your customer, and then you can get paid by the company compensation for doing that. So you'll be able to sign up as an energy advisor, $99 in this month, sometime in the next 6 to 10 days or so. We're going to be signing up energy advisors. If you wait until February 1st, then you're going to be charged $129 for the first year and then $99 a year after that. So no monthly fees. We have 7 innovative ways to make money in this compensation plan. So we have personal income. There's 2 ways there, with customer acquisition bonuses and monthly residuals. Then we have leadership income. Every time you promote, you will earn a bonus. And then we have team income. Now, how does team income work? Well, there's 4 different ways there. What I will say is that you'll get paid based on customers coming in and paying their bills. That's what basically makes up the first 3. And I should say all of these are made up of customers coming in and paying their bills. What I will say is that the partner pool pay is an interesting one, because out of those 4 types of team income, the partner pool allows you to earn income from every single customer that comes into the Think Plus platform, to the Think Plus network, not just from you and your team. I'm going to say that again because it's very important. With partner pool pay, you can earn on every customer that comes in, just like it's profit sharing. It's legit profit sharing. And every customer that comes in, even if you or your team are not responsible for bringing that customer in, you can earn. This is how we're creating tremendous collaboration with our system and with our team here, because everyone can earn from everyone else simply by promoting through the ranks. So it's very exciting what the Partner Pool program does. So that being said, let's get into some actual kinds of numbers, right? And then we'll have Q&A at the end so that people can understand kind of what's going on. We may have to go back on a few things or whatever, that's fine. But ranks and promotion bonuses. So when you come in and you build a team, everyone enters as an energy advisor. And as you promote through the compensation plan, you will then be able to earn a bonus, a one-time bonus called a rank advancement bonus, a RAB for short. You can get a rank advancement bonus for promoting through the compensation plan. Now, as an energy advisor, all you have to do is sign up, complete your enrollment, right? And then watch some videos, take a quiz, and now you're off to the races. That's how it's going to be. There's going to be a certification after you sign up. Then you'll be able to build your team by getting two things done. We're going to focus on two things to get promoted: personal customers, which is PC, and team customers, which is TC. So in order to go from energy advisor to the first rank, regional energy advisor, you need to have 5 personal customers. So what does that mean? Excuse me. So 5 personal customers. That means you send out your link, your website to someone, and they decide to become a customer. So you're an advisor, you send out to a potential customer, they become a customer. That's a personal customer. What else is a personal customer is when someone refers a customer and as a customer. So a customer of yours then refers a customer, who refers a customer, who refers a customer, and so on and so on. Those all count as personal customers for you toward promotion, which is very exciting. Now, when someone signs up as an electricity customer, that counts as one personal customer. When they opt into community solar, that counts as a second personal customer. Very important to understand that as well. And look, I don't know where it'll be, but we'll probably get some type of credit when we launch natural gas in the future. That will also count as some type of personal customer. So we'll see how that goes. But that's, coming up in the future. Team customers. This is when your team of advisors that you've started off. So you enroll someone that becomes an advisor, or a part of your advisor team. When they go and get a customer, a personal customer for themselves, or their customers refer other customers, those count as team customers for you. Now, in order to hit this rank of regional energy advisor, the only rule that you really have to remember, other than the PC and the TC count, is on the team customer count. You cannot have more than 40%. So we have a 40% rule. It says that you cannot have more than 40% of that 50 team customers required to promote come from one individual leg. So 40% of 50 would be 20 customers. You can have up to 20 customers come from one line on your team toward that 50, which means you have to have another line that can have a maximum of 20. So 20 plus 20 would be 40. You're still not there. That's why you need a third line that has at least, say, 10 customers in it to get to 50. Or it could be balanced or whatever it is. But you have to have at least 3 lines. That's why we teach people to build it at least in 3s. Probably 4s would be more sensible or smarter long term. 4, 5, or 6 lines instead of just 3. That's fine, but you can do whatever you want. So then you get a $100 bonus for doing that. Now you can earn, it's the same exact process all the way down for these customers. In order to get to senior energy advisor, you need 6 personal customers. Well, guess what? You're not starting over from 0. You have already 5 personal customers. You just need 1 more personal customer to qualify. And then you need 250 team customers for senior energy advisor, where you already have 50. So you don't need 50 more. It already counts towards your 250. So you just need 200 more. Or I should say you don't need 250 more. You just need 200 more. So then you get a bonus for doing that as well. Now, as you promote through these ranks, you can earn up to $50,000 in one-time bonuses just for simply ranking up through the compensation plan. I've had people say to me, that is a good enough compensation plan right there for me to join and do this, because that's a lot of money if I go and build this thing. Now, if you hit these first 3 ranks within 30, 60, and 90 days respectively, you will earn double those bonuses on those first 3 ranks. So very exciting. We have there's actually over $85,000 available in rank advancement bonuses just on this slide alone if you just promote up through the ranks. So that's a powerful platform that we have there. We also have customer acquisition bonuses. So this is an exciting thing, right? Every time a customer comes in, you will get a bonus. You and your team, basically, or the team that brought you aboard, will get a bonus for customers coming in. Now, right off the bat, we will tell you, electricity customers that don't come through an advisor, like they come in through a customer referring a customer, those do not count toward customer acquisition bonuses because we are using the customer acquisition bonus portion of the compensation plan to pay for the free energy club program. The company cannot do both fully. There's no way to do it. It would cost too much because this is the free energy club program is a very powerful program for free to allow customers to get discounts. I mean, we allow them to get a discount just for signing up making 3 referrals. They get 10% off their bill. When they refer 10 customers, they get 40% off of their bill. And when they refer 20 customers, their rate goes to 0. So having a program where a customer can get like a 10% discount on their electric bill for 3, 4, 5 years just for referring a customer, 3 customers once, that is a very expensive undertaking. So I want to make sure you know that. Now, the good news is that you get residuals on those customers. We'll talk about that in a sec. Even when customers refer other customers. And when a customer refers a customer who then becomes a community solar customer, like they opt into community solar, this is like going to be sweet music to people's ears because you get the full commission, the full upfront customer acquisition bonus on community solar and the full residual, even though you had nothing to do with those customers coming in. So let's talk about customer acquisition bonuses. When you bring in a customer yourself, the U line, look on the U line, you earn $20 every time you bring a customer in. There's no time frame, there's no countdown, there's no expiration date. When you bring a customer in, the company pays you $20 for an electricity customer. Then, as you promote through the ranks from senior energy advisor all the way to senior partner, you can pick up $1 every time your team brings in a customer and they make $20. You can, excuse me, my voice is going out because I've been talking too much. You can bring in up to $7 in rank infinity bonuses. So when you become a partner, you pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those bonuses. So you can earn up to $7. Sorry about that. Just had to clear my throat. So you can earn up to $7 in those open line rank infinity bonuses as people come aboard and bring customers, personal customers onto the team. So now we also have, and I will say, these rank infinity means it can go to unlimited levels. Like the computer system will just keep looking until, let's say you're a partner, or let's say you're just a senior energy advisor, right? You're picking up $1 every time someone on your team brings in a customer, all the way to infinite levels in your business, as far as it goes until another senior energy advisor is found through that line. So when you're a partner, until someone becomes a partner, you're earning all the way through that open line rank infinity bonus. What an incredible way to get paid to infinite levels, just right out of the gate, as far as hitting senior energy advisor. So then we have a second type of infinity bonus. We have a coded infinity bonus. So when you get to director, you start picking up these coded first generation infinity bonuses. They start out at $2, and every time you get promoted, it adds another $2 to this bonus, all the way up to $12 at senior partner. So you can actually earn a combination of the 7 over here and the 12 over here. You can earn up to $19 to infinite levels every time someone on your team brings in a customer and earns $20. You realize that's a lot of money. Even if you weren't picking up all of these, what if you were only picking up a couple of them? That's on every single customer that comes in to infinite levels, up to infinite levels through these bonuses. It's just amazing how this works. So on the coded infinity bonuses, when someone joins your team, they're coded to you depending on what your rank is, and they are permanently coded to you. It does not change. So whatever they do as far as personal customer acquisition, personal production, you're getting paid on that, locked permanently. So that's why you want to build teams. All right, so that's how the first generation coded infinity bonus works. Well, what about the second generation coded infinity bonus? Well, what happens here is something great, right? It allows you, in normal coded comp plans, what happens is when someone meets the same rank as you, like they become a partner, let's say you're a partner, and they become a partner. Well, normally they would pick up you're picking up $8. You're picking up 2, 2, 2, and 2 as a partner. Well, when they rank up and meet you at that rank, normally in coded comp plans, they do what's called code out on you. So you can't earn from them anymore. Now, you got used to earning this money, right? So when they reach that rank, it's true. They do take over this first generation, all of these first generation bonuses. They would take them over once they hit partner. But then a second generation opens up for you, the dark blue. And now you're earning 2, 2, 2, and 2 all over again. They don't code out on you. You want them to, because it opens up the second you want them to meet you and pass you, because it opens up that second generation infinity bonus for you. So a very exciting platform that we have here. Another $2 per month per customer coming in goes into that partner pool that we talked about. We'll get to that in a sec. So now if you add up all these bonuses and all these columns, the company is paying out $53 to the field every time a customer comes in. No shade for the company. They release that money every single time. There's no promotional periods where, oh, I'm sorry, you didn't get the right amount of customers within a certain period of time in the first month. You can't get that bonus. It's gone. The company's going to keep the customer and not pay out any bonuses. So none of that, right? Everything gets paid out. I love that. We also have community solar. Remember when I said community solar, when a customer refers a customer, you still pick up the community solar bonuses as well here, which is really powerful because it's $60. I mean, everybody's going to opt into community solar. And when they get assigned to a farm, you get $60 on top of the 20 for them being an electricity customer. So now in states like Maine, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New York, let's see, what other states? Illinois, New Jersey, Delaware, Washington, D.C., even though it's not a state, that area is community solar. Maryland, did I say that? Later on, states like Pennsylvania and Ohio are going to come on to community solar. So will Connecticut and New Hampshire. In fact, every state will come on to community solar eventually. So everybody's going to opt into community solar. So in states like New York, you bring or Maine, you bring in 20 customers, personal customers, and you could literally earn $1,600 in bonuses. That's 80 times 20, $1,600. Even if those customers came in, you're still going to earn off the community solar side, even if they came in through the customer referral program. So check that out. I mean, if you add up all these bonuses, these aren't 1s and 2s over here. These are 3s and 6s all the way across the board. There's $159 being paid out in community solar. I mean, in total bonuses for community solar. And then when you add in the 53 from the electricity side, you're talking $212 being released to the field. You guys, there's a lot of money in this compensation plan if you just go out and build it. Now let's look at monthly residual pay. We get paid monthly every time customers pay their bill. Now, there's one thing you have to keep in mind. On the customer referral side, when customers refer customers. So you get paid these residuals over here when you or your team of advisors directly sign up customers. When your customers refer other customers, you don't have anything to do with it. You don't even know who they are. You will earn 25% of the residual on those, but on electricity, and 100% on the community solar side. So let's just say that you go out and get 20 customers because you're motivated, right? And you make $1 per customer. That's what you earn on band 1. Band 1 is like the low usage, like maybe a $40 electric bill, roughly, up to say a $400 electric bill. And then band 2 would be above that. And band 3 would be like small commercial sized bills. They double and quadruple the bonuses and the commissions that we're showing you here. But let's just stick with band 1. These are all band 1 customers. Level 0, that's you. You bring in customers $1 a month. Not a bad promo. We're not talking nickels here and dimes. We're talking $1 per customer per month on your own personal customers. Level 1, that's like you sponsor your friend Mike. Mike sponsors Sarah, that's your level 2. Sarah sponsors Dave, that's your level 3, and so on and so on. And as you promote through the compensation plan, every time you get promoted to a new rank, you open up additional levels of compensation in this compensation plan. And you can earn anywhere from 20 cents up to $1.50 on level 10, just on this portion of the monthly residual. There is more. This is only part of it. 10 cents goes into that partner pool every time someone pays their bill, which is kind of like every single month. Now, Community Solar just adds more money to that. You have 50 cents on your own personal customers, and then it goes from 10 cents all the way to 50 cents on level 10, and then 5 cents goes into that partner pool every time a Community Solar customer pays their bill. There's more. We have these infinity pays. Remember, we saw those rank encoded payouts on the customer acquisition side. We also have that on the electricity side. So here it is. I mean, we also have it on the residual side, I should say. So we have rank infinity bonuses. So as you promote from senior energy advisor up to senior partner, you can pick up right there up to 35 cents here in this column. And then you can pick up either the light blue or the dark blue. So that's another 55 cents. So 35 and 55 is 90 cents there on the electricity side available to you per customer per month on top of what we showed you here. Community Solar just adds another 45 cents to the mix. So now you're talking about having an extra $1.35 per customer per month to infinite levels for having a Community Solar and a band 1 customer. So that goes on top of the 10 levels that we showed you here. So add $1 up to $1.35 to all of these levels, plus add in the Community Solar. By the time you get to level 10, you're talking about $1.50 here, 50 cents here, that's $2, plus up to $1.35 here, that's $3.35 per customer per month on your level 10. What happens on level 11 or 12 or 13 or 50 or 100? You can earn up to $1.35 per customer per month to infinite levels. Infinite, that means never ending, right? So $12 is paid out to the field if you add up all these numbers residually every month per customer for band 1 and Community Solar. So that's kind of our lowest payout, 12. It's more if there's a higher band level. We're going to keep it on the low side. You're talking about $8 coming from residually coming from the electricity side, and you're talking about $4 roughly coming from the Community Solar side every single month. So very exciting how that works. I'm going to get back to this example as we get to Q&A. So let me skip through this very quickly and just get to the partner pool. We'll come back to that chart. So partner pool. This is the final way we get paid, right? Is in the partner pool. So it works like this. Once you hit partner, you earn 1 share every month. When you hit regional partner, you get 2 shares. When you hit senior partner, you get 5 shares. As you rank up through the compensation plan, you'll get more shares. So let's say you're a senior partner, you get 5 shares. They add up all of the total shares that they've given out to all partners, regional partners, and senior partners. And they divide those shares into the partner pool sum, all the money that's in there from customers coming aboard and from customers paying their bill. Every time there's a donation given to that pool, an amount is deposited into that pool every month. At the end of the month, they divide the total number of shares into the pool, come up with a share value, and then whatever that share value is, I'll just give an example. I don't know, if it's $1,000, that's the share value. Then you have 5 shares, you just made 5 times $1,000, $5,000. So that means you're getting paid on every customer that comes through the platform, not just from you and your team. You guys, this is very exciting if you understand. Now you pick up the phone to help someone with a 3-way call just because you've built to partner, regional, or senior partner. You're going to be getting paid for helping them even if they're not on your team. It's a great platform, you guys. We're really excited about this program, obviously. And, we have a couple other things, future expansion plans, more community solar in more states. Electricity in Texas will be opening up toward the end of this year, early 24. Natural gas coming in 2024. It's going to open up more bonus. We'll have a new layer of customer acquisition bonuses and residuals for natural gas that is not even in the comp plan yet. And then if you hit director, within 90 days or by the end of April, let's say, we should say, you will be able to go on a trip paid by the company. So very exciting there too. We got a lot of exciting stuff. So that's kind of where we are. Let me get back to, I'm just going to stop on this chart here and we'll go through that, but let me get to some Q&A as well. All right. So if anybody has any questions, I think there's too many people on here right now to unmute, or it would just kind of get chaotic. So feel free to put it into the chat box. If you need to raise your hand instead of using the chat box, go ahead and we'll unmute as we go. So Andrew, I appreciate that. I appreciate you taking a look at that. And definitely as you're setting things up, go out and, make sure that you're doing things in a compliant way according to the terms and conditions, and always get approval from corporate when you're creating anything on your own. Let's see. Hello, Carol from Chicago. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you taking some time. Victor, the monthly residual on 20 referred new customers alone is so worth it. Ha ha. Yes, I would say you're right there. So let's take a look, not from the beginning. Oh, I meant to go to the slide there. Okay, let's take a look at what that looks like if you go get 20 customers on residual. So this is your level 0. That's you. Your whole team consists of one advisor. You go get 20 customers because you're motivated, right? You want to do this. And you get $1 per customer per month. That's $20 per customer per month. Last time I checked, there's 12 months in a year. That's $240 a year. It only costs $99 to get in. How many people on this call, right, would trade $99 for $240? I would do it every day. I'd say, if somebody asked me that, I'd say, how many 99s can I give you if you're going to give me $240 for every 99? So right there alone, it's just worth it, even if you haven't built a team. So yeah, you're absolutely right on that one. That's how it works, Victor. So yeah, excited about that. Let's see. What else do we have question-wise? Is the advisor level? Yes, that's where you are. Appreciate that. Terrence, Victor, is there any scenario where the second coded bonus eventually disappears? Yes, there is. So when someone you bring in, let's say you sponsor someone and you are a director, let's call it that. So you sponsor someone, you're a director. When you sponsor that person and they then become a director, they take over the first generation coded infinity bonus for director. They pick up everything from the beginning to director. And then you start picking up the second generation coded infinity bonus. Now, when that person that matched you in rank goes out and sponsors someone, and then they become a director, they would then take over and code out on you. So it has to be twice. They have to rank up, then bring someone else in who ranks up for you to lose any coding on that. But you still, think about this. You pick up all the coding on everything that the first director who you brought in, all the people that they built all the way up to director. I don't know how many there might be 100, might be 50, 100, a couple hundred people in there. All of those people would have to go to director for them to code out on you or to match you and you get second generation. Then all of those 200 people would then have to all go director or bring in someone who goes director in order for those people to code out on you. And that's just the first person that you brought in. That doesn't count the one where you're getting the second generation bonus. So you guys, it's a powerful platform. Eventually, yes, so when there's 3 generations, someone will code out on you, but not when the first one matches you in code. They don't code out on you. You just move into the second generation coded bonus. So Jeannie, I appreciate that, Victor. Jeannie, could you give us a specific example on the cab columns? I get 1, but don't understand 2 and 3. So the CAB is customer acquisition bonus. We'll talk about that as well. Let's get back to that for a sec, Jeannie. I appreciate that question. I'm going to come back to that. All right. Thanks for giving clarity of Connecticut residential. Yep, absolutely appreciate that. Keep building in Connecticut. We're going to have some good things. We're actually going to do very soon, by popular demand, we're going to do a Connecticut only webinar for people in Connecticut or out of Connecticut who want to build into Connecticut. We're going to do a webinar specific just to the Connecticut market because it has some interesting things going on, and we have to plan for the future in that market. Eric, I thought we changed the qualifying trip for the end of May. It may go there. We're not really sure where it's going to go. We had moved it to the end of May because we thought we might potentially not be launching, but we're actually launching at the right time. So we're moving it back to April. And if anything comes up or any hiccups, we'll move it to May. But it's through the end of April because we are launching on schedule. We kind of said, well, if we don't launch on schedule, we'll give people more time. And we will, if that's the case. Do your personal customers, Ernest, count in your total for team customers? Yes, they do. Your personal customers can count toward your team customer amount. Absolutely. So it would kind of qualify almost as a line. Brian, thanks for that, Ernest. If you have more than 40% of team customers in one leg, does that mean you won't get paid from that leg? No, that's not how that works. Brian, that's how like binaries work. So whenever someone asks me that question, I'm always like, oh, you must be talking about binaries where you have this leg that's building and you can't earn anything on that, but it qualifies you to earn in the other leg. That's not how ours works. You still earn all the residuals and all the customer acquisition bonuses on all of your legs, no matter how they're broken up, no matter how they're laid out. If one builds faster than the other, doesn't matter. You're still earning the levels and the customer acquisition bonuses. You're earning everything. The residuals, all that stuff. So the only thing that the 40% rule applies to is you getting promoted to the next level. That's it. Okay. That's so to be very clear, the 40% rule applies to you getting promoted. It does not apply to you earning all of the bonuses that you're entitled to for already being at that rank. That will not change based on the 40% rule. All right. So only ranking up to the next level is why you want to have and pay attention to the 40% rule. That's why I'm telling people, look, I'm not building 3 legs. Okay. I'm building 4. I'm teaching people to build 4, 5, 6 legs, not 3. Because here's the thing, if you only build 3 legs and one of them, and one of them is really big and then the other ones are really small, you want to have extra legs there to have all of those legs count toward you promoting. So by going to the 4th leg or 5th team or building a 6th team, your percentages, your chances of having all of it count goes up. Okay. Does the trip include a spouse? Not that I'm aware of. I'm not sure if they're going to do that. I don't think so. I think it's just one person per advisorship, so to speak. I don't know if they'll allow you to like buy your way in for your spouse or something like that. I'm not sure. We don't know that yet. We'll find that out. Derek, do you know which states will open up in the next few weeks? Yes, we do. We do know which states will open up in the next few weeks. We're going to open up in all of the states. The only one that may have a delay, it looks like, potentially, could be, maybe Ohio. Really, I mean, that's what we're looking at. I mean, we're just waiting for, in New York, we're just waiting for the final, we've already got the approval on the license, not that we already have the license in New York and all the states, but when a license gets transferred from one company to another, there's like regulatory signatures that need to happen. We've had the signature in New York already done for the commercial side. We're waiting for the signature on the residential side. That's what that mass market license is that you guys have seen on slides. So just to give you an idea, the rest of the states, I mean, we're going to open up, 13 states here right out of the gate is the expectation. Maybe Ohio might have a slight delay, possibly, but I don't think it will. I think we're going to be opening there too. So yeah, we're scheduled to, in the next few weeks, like around the end of January to early February, to launch. Community solar, that's for electricity. Community solar will follow. It'll be a staggered launch for community solar on a state-by-state basis, with Maine being our first state, definitely. Um, Stephen, can a customer sign on to community solar if not an electricity customer? Sure, they can, but they would go on to what's called dual billing, the way that all of the other community solar companies are doing it. They have to go through the regular process, get two bills, get onto auto pay, have a credit card or a checking account on file, that type of thing. So a lot more steps if you don't become an electricity customer. Our bread and butter here, everyone, is community solar combined with electricity. When you get a long-term electricity customer, then they can simply opt into community solar or finish signing up for it, simply no credit checks or anything like that. And they can then get the discount right on the bill. All right. So that's how it works. That's how the whole thing works. So appreciate that. Yes, correct, Steve. No more than 40% of the total team customers can come from your own personal customers. Yes, that's correct. So personal customers count toward team customers, but only 40% because that applies to personal customers as well. You're correct. Let's see. Could you explain community solar, what the customer is signing up for, and why they get a credit on their bill? That's kind of for another thing that we're doing right now. I want to stick to compensation. The comp plan says that up to the 12 coded positions assigned on the join date will never change. That's correct. That means that when they join, they get locked in code to the people who are coded above them. That's what coded comp plans mean. So if you're the director, a director, and somebody joins under your team and they become coded to you as a director, and you're going to get the director bonus from their business, from what they do personally, their own personal production, you're going to get the director bonus from customer 1 to customer 1,000 if they put 1,000 customers in themselves personally. All right. So Andrew, thanks. You'll go start crushing it now. Absolutely. How does it work if someone has 4 electric bills in their name and they signed up with me? That would be 4 customers. We'll have a procedure so that you can get credit for all 4 customers. Brian, thanks for that. Derek, good. LOL, leave mine home. I love it. So wait a minute. You're going to leave your spouse home? I love it. If your spouse is an advisor, then this is not an issue. According to the compensation plan, if your spouse wants to sign up as an advisor, and you're already an advisor and your spouse wants to become an advisor, the only thing they can do is sign up as an advisor under you. They can't sign up under anyone else. So that's how it works. So if you and your spouse want to sign one of you, sponsor the other one, you can certainly do that. That's a tough thing to do because now you're going to try to build 2 businesses, 2 separate. I mean, that's a tough thing to do. I'm not doing that, but I guess you could do it if you want. But then your spouse would have to become a separate director in order to make that trip. You'd have to go director on your own merit, each of you. Carol, if you get a client, can you put them under another advisor? Nope. They sign up under you. That's where they stay. Possibly that may happen in the future, but there's no plans to do that. So that's how it works. Yes, that's it, Derek. You have the best information as you're going. Yep, absolutely. So if I'm a director Jeannie, so if you're a director and you sign up a personal customer, you get $20. You don't get $22. You get $20. That's how it works. You get $20 on your own personal customers. And then you can earn a director cab, like the $2 for director or, senior energy advisor, and director. You can earn those cabs when your team puts in customers. Those are team bonuses, the cabs beyond your own personal cab. So there's a personal cab and then there's a team cab. Let's see. What's the structure of this comp plan? Is the question. Is it a binary? No. Is it a matrix? Yes. Is it a forced matrix? No. Is it a unilevel? Yes. It's like a combination of them, as you can see. And that's why you have the question, Stephen. It's a, multiple type compensation plan where we've taken the best of all different types of programs and put them together into this one innovative comp plan that nobody's ever done before. That's what I love about it. Any idea when we'll be in all 50 states? Well, we're not going to be in all 50 states for electricity. That depends on when states deregulate. There haven't been a lot of other states that have deregulated for electricity. There's like 14 states, I think, for electricity, or 15. So that's the most we can go into right now, unless, states go and vote and change their rules, and put laws in place. But community solar, there are 22 states that already have community solar as a law. The other 28 are moving in that direction. I would say by 2026 or 2027, maybe even as far as 2030, the last community solar state will open. So we got a long runway, you guys, years. I mean, we're going to be opening up new community solar markets like for the next 6-8 years. It's just amazing. And natural gas, there's 24 natural gas markets. So yes, once you promote, you're forever at that title. You will not lose a title. We have what's called a career rank, right? So when you reach that rank, that's what you get at that title. You stay at that title. John, can we sign up nonprofit groups as advisors? You could, if they're allowed to do it. And they can build however they want. Most nonprofit groups can't participate as advisors based on their bylaws. But we will have, for nonprofit groups that want to do fundraising, we will have programs in the near future for doing that. Not right at start. Chris, when we launch and switch people on the electric, will they be able to opt in for community solar? Even though community solar is not available immediately, we might do that in certain states. If the law is there, we could do that, and then go back and alert the customer when it's available. We may start doing that. Absolutely. It would be a smart thing to do. I don't know if we're going to do that immediately, but that's something we will probably do. So for each energy advisor I bring in, Stephen, would they be considered a leg? Yes, that's exactly right. That's exactly what they would be. All right. So I think we've gotten to most of the questions. Let me just see if there's any. I have Steve asking a question. So go ahead, Steve. I think I have unmuted you or asked you to unmute. You did. Yeah. All right, Steve, how are you today?
I'm good. I still have a question though about this, the all caps coded assign date. So that applies to new lines. Am I understanding that? So when if you're at a coded level, which I think starts, I forget which rank it starts at, director, senior.
Yep. Let's go back. Let me go back to that right now. I'm just gonna see if I can get back to that on the chart here. So customer acquisition bonus. It's kind of what we're looking at is this chart. Yep.
Yeah. Right. So the codes start as a senior energy advisor.
The open line rank infinity bonus does, and then the coded infinity bonuses start at director.
Okay, right.
Yep.
So what this thing in all caps is saying that when I start a new line, it's coded for that particular line, right?
Yes. So I think I know what you're getting at here. Let me explain it this way. I know exactly what you're getting at, because it's sometimes it's tough to understand coded comp plans, and so so it's kind of like this. Let's say that you are a director, or let's say that you're we'll call it regional director. Okay. So you're a regional director and you're earning $2 and $2 for, people that are on your team. Let's say you go sponsor a new person, you start a new person, a new line or whatever. Mm-hmm. When you bring in that new person, you are picking up the $2 director bonus and the $2 regional director bonus for any personal customers that person brings in. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Now let's say that person then brings in a new advisor. Now they're on level 2 for you. The new advisor comes in on level 2. As long as your person the person that you brought in first is not a director or a regional director, you're still picking up the $2 and the $2 on the second level person.
Right.
Okay. And that continues all the way down to unlimited levels until somebody on your team becomes a director. Then when they become a director and they put in a new person on their team, that person who's a director will pick up this $2 and you'll go over to the second generation and start picking up that $2. But you'll still be picking up the first generation regional director bonus on that person because they didn't get to regional director yet. I know it's might be hard to follow that, but that's what it is. Now, all the scenarios that I just showed, that we just talked about here, all the people, when they join, they get coded to you based on your rank. And that does not change forever. Is the people they bring in, that could potentially change because they could rank up. But when that person joins at that moment in time, the computer system looks at, who's the director? Is it Steve? Yes, it's Steve. Okay, who's the regional director that's coded to this person? It's Steve also? Yes. Okay, you're coded, locked in, cemented in, and forever. It will not change on any personal customers that person brings in. That person goes and brings in 1,000 personal customers, you're going to earn $4 on every one of those customers if you're a regional director, no matter what level or rank that person gets to.
So what this actually does is encourages you to continue to build wide as you advance through the compensation plan.
It does, or just build deep very fast. So build depth fast or go wide. Yeah, it's a combination of the two. But you can certainly, every time you open up a new line, the line is fully coded to you
at whatever rank you are at that.
That's correct. That's correct. Yeah. Exactly.
So as you go wider, as you advance through by building deep, as you get higher ranks by building deep, you'll then earn more on new lines because you're starting them off at a higher code.
Because you're at a higher code when you start and they get locked into you at a higher code. That is correct. Yep.
Okay. That's what I thought it meant, but I wasn't 100% sure.
All right. I love it. I know it. Absolutely, Steve. Well, I appreciate that question. Thanks for that. All right. Let's see. I know we have anybody else that has their hand up. I don't think so, but we do have some other questions coming in the chat. So Terrence gave a piece of advice to everyone, I think. And he says, this is what supercomputers are for. I love that, Terrence. Thank you for that. Everybody can use that. That's why we have these big computer systems that can do all these calculations, because who the heck can remember all this stuff? Just go build. There's so much money in it. You're not going to care where they come from. How do you rank up, Carol? What qualifies you to get to director, regional director, et cetera? Well, the way you rank up is by getting personal customers, right? That you get personal customers and you get team customers. There's the chart. So every one of these ranks, you need 5 personal customers and 50 team customers to get to regional energy advisor right out of the gate. So that's your first goal. That should be everybody's first goal in the first month. Get to regional energy advisor, 5 personal customers, 50 team customers. This should be your second month's goal if you want to do it quickly and get on the trip, and director should be your third month goal. So that's how it works. I'll keep that chart up there. Let's see. John, can you call me after the Zoom? Sure, absolutely. We can talk about that, no doubt. Let me just take a screenshot of that so that I can definitely give you a shout. All right. Will we be able to use our phone instead of a computer? Yes. To sign up as advisors and customers? Absolutely. Probably 90% of our customers and advisors are going to sign up, just on, just on their phone. So definitely. All right. So we have some information here. Galaxy. Yeah, I will give you a call. I don't know what your name is, but I appreciate that. And we'll figure things out. All right. So let's see. Those are unrelated to compensation. So let's see. Reverend. I'm not sure if that's Reverend. I can only see Rev D. I've been saying this for a while. I can't see Rev D. I could just see Rev D. I don't know if it's Reverend something, but Rev D. Is that for every advisor that comes in one leg? Yes. So if advisor number 1 reaches my level, I code over to the generation 2. Then when advisor number 2 comes in under advisor number 1, then we don't get paid second gen pay on that. Correct. That you pretty much got that. Absolutely. If you are a director and you have the person you sponsor becomes a director, great. You're going to now they didn't code out on you. You're picking up the second generation. Then when they build someone to director, then they pick up the second generation on that person. That new director picks up the first generation, and you don't earn on that person, except that you also have the 10 levels of pay. So you have all of those things. We have a really cool comp plan here. So, if they fall anywhere in your 10 levels, you're still going to get paid on them forever, no matter what rank they get to. So I appreciate that. All right, Reverend, awesome. I appreciate that. All right. Let me make sure that I think we've gotten to all of our questions. No doubt about that. So I think we're good. You guys, I appreciate everything that you've, been here with questions and sticking around. This has been great. I'll get to everybody who's in the chat after. Don't worry about that. Do you know if we will still be opening for enrolling energy advisors and customers at the same time? We're going to be enrolling energy advisors first before we then open for customers. So we're looking at enrolling energy advisors probably starting in the next 6 days, and then sometime around the 30th to the 6th of February, maybe. That's when we're opening up the markets. We don't have exact dates yet, but that's the expectation. So let's see. Steven, Steve, iPhone, Rev D, Victor, Galaxy, iPhone, John, Carol, Terrence, Eric, more Carol, David. I didn't answer your question, David. I missed that one. So if I sign up 30 personal customers and I have a total of 60 team customers, will my 30 be reduced to 24, 40%, or do I just not promote? So it's not 40% of how many customers you have. It's 40% of what's required to promote. So if you're looking to get to that first rank, David, which is 50 team customers, you can only have 40% of the 50 come from one leg. So 20 can come from one leg. And if you had 30 personal customers, you'd be able to have, 20 come from that leg as well. So that's how it works. The 40% rule applies to the number that is required to promote, not to the number that's in your leg. Okay. So to be very clear on that. All right. That's good. Wow. We've really got them. I appreciate that question. And Stephen, Jeannie, Carol, Derek, Luke. Wow. Another Luke. And Brian, thank you for that. Appreciate it. We've got all kinds of people chiming in here. Dan, thanks for being here. Brian, I think I said that. Ernest, Ben, Victor. Yeah, we've got the whole team in here, and Andrew. So again, thank you everybody for being here. David, thank you. I apologize I didn't get to that right away. Jeannie, we can talk further about how those kind of codes and cabs work. Let's do that. Give me a